Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing another review on a Headliners player. This one has come from a comment request that will pop up somewhere above me right now in the video. We're going to be going through Headliners MKHITARYAN. We're going to go through his details, stats, traits, as well as some of the clips in our usual summary at the end. But before we get into all of that, I'd ask you guys to please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you don't upload, and comment down below what your thoughts are on the Headliners promo, who you picked for Team of the Year as well. And guys, if you would like me to review anyone else, I did get a request for a Riyad Mahrez SBC review. Guys, try and keep it to players that I can buy and sell. Again, I don't have the coin cap to quite to invest into SBCs and keep that player trade going. So if you can, guys, keep it to players who I can trade again as well. But without further ado, let's get into the review. This is the team I use him in, guys. So as you guys can see, this account is coming along nicely. I've managed to build up a bit of capital and get some good players in. I played him in two positions, one at the number 10 in a 4-2-3-1, and then my favorite position, what turned out to be in the end for him, was the false 9 position in a 4-3-3. He's absolutely fantastic there, guys. And overall, a review of this card, really good card, guys. I loved using it. It's extremely good value, this card, and surprisingly is really low as well. Only 50k on the PlayStation Xbox. We'll get into a bit more of that later on, but honestly, guys, I don't know why he's so cheap. Maybe it's just because of the time of the year, because it's Team of the Year as well, but this card should be more expensive. He delivers really well, and a very usable card as well, considering the meta of the game. Getting into some of his details: 5'10", high, medium, right-footed, 4-star skill moves, and 5-star weak foot. So really usable on both feet as well. I bought him slightly high as well. I'm going to lose a bit of money on him, but that's fine for the review purposes. I don't mind that too much. 6 games played, 11 goals and 3 assists. So an excellent return as well for me on this card. I thought he was absolutely great for me. I did play him at the 4-2-3-1 initially. I thought he was a proper number 10 and that really suited him, but as I found out very quickly, he is not a number 10. He is a false 9. This card is an excellent player to link up play with, but more importantly to get in the box to score goals with and assist if you need him to as well. Getting into the details, I put a hawk chemistry style on him. I wanted to boost his physicality. I got his aggression right up there as well, so that helped with winning the ball at the front of the line and getting to the second ball, things like that. Of course, his pace got a little boost and his shooting as well, which always helps. Stuff like long shots and shot power were boosted with that too. Getting into some of his attribute details, guys, obviously this is a minus right now. He was on chem when I brought him in the game. His key stats here: attack positioning is the key one for me. He's really good at positioning himself in the box, getting into those areas to create good goal scoring opportunities for himself and get the chances put away as well. Another pro of this card is all his dribbling stats. His dribbling is absolutely fantastic. You're going to see that in a lot of the clips. It's weird. It's like something I've always associated with Mkhitaryan in his career, is that he has this ability to accelerate incredibly quickly off the ball. Even though his acceleration isn't that high in this, he accelerates incredibly quickly in this game and gets off the mark really well, which takes him past a lot of defenders. And he's got a good level of balance and agility to be able to hold them off as well. In terms of the key cons, guys, one of the big ones is his long passing. He can't switch the ball very easily, so that doesn't help him a lot in terms of that. His finishing is a little low as well. I'd liked it to be a bit higher. With the hawk, it does help a little bit, but again, as a false 9, you want your finishing to be as good as possible, so that was one thing that I did notice. His stamina is a little low, guys, especially for high and medium work rates, but 83 is manageable as a forward position. I just wish it was maybe a little bit higher. Again, he's not bombing up and down the wings, so you don't really lose that much on that end, but towards the end of the game, he is a little bit more tired than you'd like him to be. Getting into the traits, he's got the finesse shot trait. We did have some amazing goals with him, guys. You're going to see some really nice goals with this card, and the flair trait and the team player trait. The one thing, guys, that he keeps doing as well, which I didn't see included in the clips, but it does keep doing it, is that his through passing. Sometimes he overhits it quite a lot. He does it quite frequently as well. So the thing about this card is to use him as a link-up player, not as a player to set people through. Sometimes he does obviously make the right pass, and sometimes he will get the pass right or bang on, but there are quite a few instances where he will overplay the pass and it just ruins the chance for you guys. So that's something to bear in mind as well. Now that we've gone through the card, let's get into some of the clips that I got with him. So guys, getting into some of Mkhitaryan's clips here, and the first one I wanted to show you guys was just his dribbling, his ability to get in with the play, to pass the ball around nicely, take it past defenders. And you guys can see here, I'm linking up play really nice with him. We win a penalty off that there, which he converted. Here again, you can see he picks up the ball and a lovely through ball. Now this is one of the instances where he didn't overplay it. A lot of the time he would just punt it way too far and the through ball chance would be gone. This is a longer section of play, guys, and I just wanted to show you really how he plays as a number 10 here. He does come forward with the attack, gets into the transition, another lovely ball there, Picks up the ball again deep from Iron Robin and just slots that into Daniel Malin. Should have been a goal there. Again though, the play continues and we carry on. We win the ball back with Kleiber, get it onto Robin. There he is again, popping up in that lovely gap, and this time he has no stopping that, especially with the hot chemistry style. His shot power is very well boosted. I highly recommend you use that chemistry style as well, something that boosts his shooting to give him that edge. Again guys, here, lovely little pass in there. Now that's a simple ball. If it's a little bit more of a difficult ball, he sometimes does screw those up, and that's a big con of the card for me as well. Here again, good balance to hold off the defender, keeps it nicely. Lovely little move there with the dribbling, and a nice little finish in the back of the net as well, making it easy for your players. Now if we get into my favorite part of this card, and the best part of this card is his shooting. Guys, he's a great finisher. I don't understand how he finishes so well. Sometimes his finishing is a bit poor with the 83 finishing, but for the most part, it's absolutely fantastic. Again, sorry for the laggy clip there, but it was just to show you guys the dribbling and the finishing as well. Again, great attack positioning, and this is maybe the key thing for him as well. He has great positioning in terms of getting into the right place, getting into the right spots to be able to create chances for himself. Again here, doesn't quite get the shot off with his left foot properly, but he follows it in brilliantly with that second finish there. Another goal for him. This one here, playing a lovely little ball there, and how about this for a finish here, guys? Turns in the man there, and just absolutely pings that into the top corner. That's the finesse shot trick taking over right there. Lovely finish again. Again here, tight dribbling. This is my favorite thing about this card. It's just his dribbling. 5-star weak foot, easily usable. Very good at having that as well. Again here, look at this dribbling. Holds on a dime, stops there, turns the defender again, gets past his man, and how about that for a finish? Lovely little chip over the keeper again. I've got some longer sequences for you in this set of clips, guys, because I wanted you guys to see overall just how usable this card is, how much fun I had using him. I love doing this with these kinds of players, just getting in between the men, using it really well, and finishing with strong shots as well. And in this final clip here, guys, you're just going to see another lovely finish, positions himself brilliantly into the bottom corner of the net. So guys, getting into the final Mkhitaryan summary, the Armenian centre forward from Roma in Serie A. So you've got some nice linkability there. Not great in terms of strong links, so you will have to use a lot of weak links with this card, but we'll get into that in a second. 53k on the PlayStation, 50k on the Xbox, 6 games played, 11 goals scored, and 3 assists. Hot chemistry style I recommend. Attack positioning and shot power are the key ones for me. Very powerful finisher, very good finisher as well. Good positioning. When he has that good positioning, it kind of takes away from the fact that his finishing is not as good, because he's always making the chances kind of easier for himself. So that's another thing that I really loved about this card. And the long passing isn't good enough, guys. It's okay when you put him in the middle and you're kind of playing easy balls out to the fullbacks, but as you start to try and play it to the wingers, it gets a little more difficult to play these long passes. Or if you play him as a wide cam, I don't recommend switching the ball with him ever. The balls are too floaty when he plays them. They don't ping or go like an arrow towards where you want them to go to. But otherwise, the card is absolutely fantastic. And guys, to be honest, for 50k, what you're paying for 50k, this is absolutely excellent value. You can see that from the value for money rating, 92 there. In terms of strong links, you only have one good one I can think of, and that is Bruno Perez, the right back of the Europa League. Road to the final. Similar player, I put Torgan Hazard. I think he maybe has a bit more in terms of size on Torgan Hazard. I feel like Torgan Hazard is a little more lean, but they have played very similarly, maybe interchangeable on the passing and shooting stats, but very similar in terms of pace and dribbling and style of play as well. 5-star weak foot is another great pro of this card. It's something that just helps so much, just with finishing, passing, everything like that. He's really great for that. Guys, would I recommend this card? 100% yes. This card is absolutely sensational value for money. Pick it up before the price goes up too much. He may drop again during Team of the Year, but watch that price very carefully. You could make a good trade profit off him, or just pick yourself up a really nice card for cheap. Hope you guys did enjoy the review, and until next time, I will see you all in a bit.